Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're jumping straight into artificial intelligence. Not just the idea, but this wave that's really hitting us now. For anyone following this, it feels like it exploded overnight, right? But what's actually, driving it? Our goal here is to figure out what the future looks like with AI, its impact on all of us, and really how we can adapt and, well, stay relevant. We've looked at some great sources that get into what AI is now, why it's booming, the good, the bad, and crucially, how we fit in. So let's start right there. What is AI now? Not the sci-fi stuff, but today's AI.
Yeah, it's a good question because the perception has changed so much. It's really not about robots in the way we used to think. Today, AI is more a collection of technologies, really.
Mhm.
Technologies that let machines do things that usually need human smarts. So tasks like understanding what we say, recognizing pictures, learning patterns from data, making decisions, even creating things like text or art. And the amazing thing, especially with the really advanced models, the ones with trillions of parameters, is that they're often not explicitly programmed for these skills. These abilities just sort of emerge from the sheer amount of data they process. It's something cognitive scientists are still debating, actually.
Right, it's not just programmed instructions anymore, and we see it everywhere, don't we? It's not
Right.
theoretical.
Absolutely not. I mean, think about ChatGPT. It's changing how we create and find information. It allows for personalization on a massive scale, or self-driving cars navigating tricky city streets. That's AI in action. And in medicine, too. These AI systems can analyze huge amounts of patient data, medical research, finding patterns, or even potential drug targets much faster than humans ever could. Yeah, helping doctors make quicker, better diagnoses. These aren't just little experiments anymore. They're becoming fundamental.
Okay, so it's here, it's powerful, but it does feel incredibly fast, like 0 to 60 overnight. What lit the fuse? What caused this acceleration?
That's the key question, isn't it? It really comes down to three big things hitting at once, a perfect storm, you could say. First, just the sheer volume of data we now have. Unbelievable amount.
From everything we do online.
Exactly. Every Google search, every Instagram scroll, GPS signals,
Hmm.
it all creates data. And that data is the food, the fuel for these AI systems. It's what they learn from.
Okay, data's number one.
Second, computing power. It's become incredibly fast and, crucially, much cheaper. We have better chips, GPUs, cloud computing platforms.
Hmm.
They give AI the muscle to process all that data and learn constantly.
Right.
And third, and this is important, open access. Many advanced pre-trained models, foundational models, are now available. So you don't need a giant tech company's resources to start building something powerful with AI.
Ah, so it democratizes it in a way, like getting pre-made fancy ingredients instead of growing everything yourself.
Precisely. That lowers the barrier to entry significantly.
So it's that convergence, data, power, access. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, that really lands the point. AI isn't future talk, it's present tense. It's happening now.
It is. It's actively shaping our world right now.
That's quite something. Okay, let's talk impacts. Powerful tools always have upsides. So how is AI actually helping us beyond the cool factor? What good is it doing?
Oh, a lot. A huge amount, actually. It's really a massive force for good in many areas. We mentioned healthcare, early disease detection, finding new drug possibilities, speeding up research. That saves lives. In education, it's starting to allow for truly personalized learning. Imagine tailoring lessons to exactly how each student learns best, at their own pace.
That would be revolutionary, getting away from the one-size-fits-all model.
Exactly. Then you have things like agriculture. AI-powered drones, checking crops, figuring out the perfect amount of water, making farming smarter, more efficient, more sustainable. And conservation efforts, too, using AI to track endangered animals or analyze climate data to help us manage resources better and fight climate change. And that's just scratching the surface. Think smarter cities, safer roads. The potential benefits are enormous. It's a tool for building a better world, potentially.
Okay, the potential is definitely there. But like you said, powerful tools, they always come with challenges, right? We have to look at the other side too. What are the big worries? What keeps people up at night?
Well, the most talked about one is probably jobs. Job transformation, maybe more accurately. AI is getting good at routine, repetitive tasks. Think factory work, data entry. Some jobs will definitely change or even
Yeah.
disappear.
That's a big one.
It is. But the sources also suggest it's not just about jobs lost. New kinds of jobs are emerging too, ones that need, a mix of tech skills and human skills. But beyond jobs, there are deeper issues, like the black box problem.
What's that?
It means, well, often we can see what data goes into an AI and what decision comes out. But the why, the actual reasoning process inside with millions of connections, can be completely opaque. impossible to follow.
So you can't easily tell why it made a certain decision. That sounds problematic.
It can be, especially for fairness or accountability. Then there are worries about data privacy, how all this data is gathered and used. Algorithmic bias is another huge one. AI learning biases from the data it's trained on. And then, bigger picture concerns about manipulation, control, even those sort of existential risks if AI becomes super intelligent or falls into the wrong hands.
These are definitely serious ethical and social questions, and it sounds like we need to tackle them now, not later.
Absolutely. The tech is moving so fast we can't afford to wait.
Okay, so this whirlwind of change, potential, risk, where does that leave us? The humans in the equation. What's our path forward?
That's a crucial question. And looking back at history helps, I think. This isn't the first massive tech shift we've faced. Think about electricity or computers or the internet. Each time there was disruption, uncertainty.
Yeah.
But each time people adapted. They learned new skills, found new ways to work with the technology. And those who did generally thrived. Those who resisted, well, they often got left behind.
So adaptation is key.
It is. And the good news is humans still have unique strengths. Things AI, at least for now, really struggles with. Creativity, genuine empathy, complex moral judgments, emotional intelligence. These uniquely human skills become even more valuable. The sources really emphasize embracing that growth mindset, being willing to learn continuously. That's the secret sauce.
That's reassuring. Okay, let's make it practical. For someone listening right now, what can they actually do? What are the steps to not just survive, but actually thrive in this AI era?
Well, the first piece of advice is pretty consistent. Get digitally literate.
Yeah.
You need to understand and be comfortable using the tools shaping the world. So, for instance, if writing is part of your job, learn how to use something like ChatGPT as an assistant, maybe to brainstorm or draft. Don't fight it. Use it.
Okay.
If your field involves processes that could be automated, maybe explore basic programming concepts. Python is often mentioned for automation tasks.
Right.
If you work with data, get familiar with visualization tools like Power BI or Tableau. See how AI can help analyze trends. But just as important, maybe more important, is focusing on those core human skills.
The ones AI can't replicate easily.
Exactly. Communication, being able to explain complex ideas clearly, problem solving, tackling novel challenges creatively, collaboration, working effectively with others, leadership, inspiring, guiding teams. These are timeless and arguably more critical than ever.
So it's really about partnership, isn't it? Not human versus machine, but human plus machine, augmenting our own intelligence with AI, almost like giving our brains a turbo boost.
That's a great way to put it, a thought accelerant. AI is a tool. A phenomenally powerful one, sure, but still a tool. The goal isn't to outcompute the computer. It's to leverage its strengths to enhance our own. Use it to boost productivity, spark ideas, speed up research, handle the grunt work. The winners will be those who master using AI to amplify their own abilities, not those who fear it.
Which brings us to maybe the most important point about doing this responsibly. Building an ethical relationship with AI. It's not just about capability, but about ensuring it serves us well, collectively.
Yes, absolutely. And that responsibility falls on everyone, really, whether you're a developer creating AI, someone using it every day, or just a citizen. We all need to be asking critical questions. Is this system fair? Is it transparent? Or is it a black box? Is it actually helping society broadly, or just a small group? The sources are very clear on this. The future we build with AI must be inclusive. It has to be accountable. And fundamentally, it needs to be human-centered. It should serve humanity's best interests.
So as we wrap up, it feels like the core takeaway isn't really, will AI replace us? That might be the wrong question.
I think it is.
The real question is, how will we evolve with it? How do we adapt and grow alongside this technology? The future isn't predetermined by algorithms. It's shaped by us, by the choices we make to learn, adapt, and yes, lead. You don't have to become a coder overnight, you just need that curiosity, that openness to learn, that willingness to grow, maybe? Maybe the biggest challenge of AI isn't really about artificial minds, but about encouraging our own minds to think differently, to evolve with these powerful new tools. Something to think about.